Welcome to the Student Mobility page of the Higher Education and Local Growth. This video aims to give you an idea of the data available on this page and how to navigate through it. The data tracks 6 years of England domiciled students from their home location before studying, their study location and their employment location 6 months after graduating. At the top of the page there is some summary data, giving you an idea of the population in each area. The first number at the top shows the total number of students that studied in an area during that time period, irrespective of where they grew up. The second number shows how many students grew up in the area, irrespective of where they studied, and the third number shows the net flow in or out of the area, which is the number that studied there subtracted by the number that grew up there. The number at the bottom shows how many students grew up and studied there. As you can see, there are a range of different populations to view student flows for, so we're going to pick where did students who study in this area grow up, and we're looking at it for students who studied in London. The area you've selected is always shown in blue, and if you hover over London you can see how many students grew up and studied there, and this corresponds to the number in the summary table. The other areas are coloured red depending on how many students grew up there before studying in London. The areas you can select are similar to LEPs, but some vary depending on how well they fit within Tableau's inbuilt geography. The areas displayed on the map are counties and districts though, so when you select a LEP, this is often an aggregation of these smaller areas. The last two measures relate to employment, so if we pick where did students who studied in this area find employment, the summary numbers change. The first number shows the number of graduates who found employment in the area, irrespective of where they studied. The second number shows the number of employed graduates that studied in an area, irrespective of where they are employed. The third number shows the net flow, so that's the number that found employment minus the number that studied there. The final number shows that those that studied and found employment in the area. Once again, if you hover over the blue selected area, you can see the fourth number from the summary, and you can see that the most popular destination of graduates from Lancashire LEP are Liverpool, Manchester and London. In addition to this data, there are also filters that allow you to switch between those taught at higher education institutions and those taught at further education colleges, and also the year range, which are available in groups of 2 years at a time. There is a second tab of data which allows you to look at the same data but broken down by subject studied, rather than filter by year or teaching institution type. On all maps, white areas represent areas with a population of 0 for the given selection.